Welcome to Random Select. Please enjoy.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Mario coming to you with another episode of Random Select, and we're joined by my partners in crime, the Frost Giant and Decatur Maid Dave. And today we're going to talk about a lot. Lots going on in the world, in the news, sports, and we're going to jump right into it and bring it all to you guys. But real quick, we're just going to find out what's been going on with my partners in crime. We're going to start with you, Frost Giant. How's your week been going, man?
I'm going okay. Said no. Said really just jazz to see some football last night. Ready for football season. No, ready for the Falcons. I said looking forward to seeing a better season than last year, which won't take much. I said even watching the cheating Patriots just got the Joseph for football going. So I'm ready.
All right, we definitely gonna talk about that. Get into that. What's going on with you, Decatur May Dave? How your week been going, man?
We pretty good. Sitting here watching well, was watching bad football at a little middle school. Team ain't quite ready yet for prime time. So been kind of a little disheartened. But outside of that, like Frost Giants said, ready for the NFL to kick in. Not a big college guy. I watch it, but I love the NFL. So this Sunday, man, is only popping. They like to say it's definitely only popping.
All right. Unfortunately, you guys gotta wait till Monday to see what's going on with those Falcons, right?
Then there's that,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's not even prime time. It's 7 o'clock game.
All right. Well, yeah. Same thing with me. Just waited, ready for everything to kick off real good. You got everybody in their fantasy leagues. People got 5 and 6 different teams, which I don't know how they keep up with all of without going absolutely insane. You got the start of the money making season for people who's into the fan duels, the draft kings, and stuff like that. So this is a big time of year for everybody, to be quite honest with you. Whether you're the casual fan or you the fan that want to make some money, this is your time of the year. And didn't you say this year, Decatur May, you're gonna try your hand at DraftKings?
I'm in DraftKings right now. Definitely trying my hand. Not a good hand. Not go forward. But man, not looking good. Not looking good for the home team.
All right, well, we'll talk about that a little bit at toward the end of the show. You could kind of tell people how it works. I have no clue how stuff like that works, so you could kind of enlighten the people. So, but let's start the show off with this um, Serena Williams upset thing to Vinci. Um, I guess people were saying that she's supposed to have did it, but like we always say about the pendulum. And for y'all out there who don't know what I'm talking about, no matter what we doing, whether we playing video games, playing cards, we always say no matter how much a person is beating you, that pendulum swings at some point and it shifts. So I guess this girl was due, but I don't understand why everybody making it seem like Serena's a fed because she didn't get it done. That other person is a professional tennis player too, correct?
Yeah,
Correct. The bottom line, a lot of people just had money on Serena winning and they don't lost money. I mean, that's just part of the line. But if you pick that girl tonight in any amount of money, you might be rich.
and that's why I don't understand from a gambler's perspective. Why would you bet on Serena? The money would be made to bet on whoever she playing. I think
Mm-hmm.
they said she was a 300-to-1 underdog. So
Oh,
why would you
that's a
bet
good
on
one.
Serena? I feel bad. Like I said, it was a shot at history, but it's not like it's Serena. She'll have a shot at history again next year if she chooses to have one. She's that good. So she may have like 2, 3 more years left, but she's at the top of the game. The tip top.
Okay, let me ask y'all this, and I've been saying this, or let me just say I've been noticing it for a while. Y'all don't think Serena take losing kind of like she'll sore lose a little bit sometime though, man.
But unfortunately, when you're one of the greatest in the world, and I always, and Lord knows I was never a fan of his person because he played for the 49ers. But I always refer back to Jerry Rice, man. That man was the best ever. But losing the game, man, he would tell you how much he hated it. It hurt him. It disgusted to his stomach. It's just what greats do. I mean, they don't like losing, man. It's a bitter taste in their mouth, especially when you set a goal. You trying to win a slam that nobody ain't won since '88. Was it '88? I think. With
I think
I
yeah,
want to say Steffi Graf,
it's
but
Steffi Graf.
Yeah, when you got your sight set on that man, it hurts. I mean, it's the old saying
No,
like to say, what you supposed to do? You shouldn't interview a person after they lose 2 minutes after they lose. You go hear stuff you
no,
don't want to hear.
no, and I agree with you 1,000% on that. I agree that soon after somebody lose, cause that's just like playing video games. Soon after you lose, the last thing you want to hear is somebody ask you how you feel about it. I don't know. Is the joystick being broken to 1,000 pieces any indication? I mean,
In it, in it.
but I agree with that interviewing, give somebody, I think should be like a half hour buffer. Don't interview nobody right after they lost, or like you said, you gonna get your feelings hurt.
I mean, you got that. Then you got the fact of you got to understand. One, to go back to today's point, I got two words to that on top of the Jerry Rice. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is known as the greatest winner ever. And to anybody who's called himself teammate, most of them call him the greatest asshole ever. But everybody called Jordan the greatest. But to the second point is the fact that she lost after just beating her sister. I mean, and after you beat your family, you probably at least want to say in your head, I need to go ahead and win this. Because I've had what I probably see as my toughest match, no, 3 days ago. And you lose somebody who you just, like you said, that's why sports is sports. But you lost somebody who shouldn't have been on your radar.
But
So,
let's face it, she done beat Serena ass a couple times now. Should be nothing new to that.
But if you look at the thing, they said you gotta look at the overall. Oh man. Look at the overall standings. It's not as bad as everybody might think out to be. It's kind of close. Cause remember when she first
yeah,
came up, Venus was kicking her ass.
yeah.
No, no, I agree with you. I'm just saying that I don't want nobody to be saying that she lost because of the emotional whatever, beating her sister and whatnot. I don't think that's it because
Oh,
she used to
no.
play at this point.
Oh, no, that's
Now they
not it
blame Drake. They
because,
blame they blaming Drake for it. No, for real. That's what I heard.
I mean, at this point, why not? I said Blake, Drake get blamed for a lot of stuff now.
Well, because I know she was at the podium. Next question. Anybody got something else different to add? And I agree with that 100%. I'm just because we doing the show playing devil's advocate and stuff like that. But that whole so in the second set when you drop three, what were you thinking? I might not need to lose the next set. I mean, what you think people thinking? I don't want to lose or I gotta play better. I just don't know. And a lot of times as an athlete, truth be told, you might not just be thinking, you're just playing.
I agree with that point. You really are just playing. You're not really thinking what I'm saying. You're not thinking. You're playing. It's instinctively for you to play this game.
Yeah.
Like you saying about Madden. You asked us about Madden. We just playing the game. We know what we want to do, what we go, how we go do it. Ain't even thinking about it no more. It's just instinct. I need to go to this play right here. It's just instinct at some point. It kicks in. That's for any athlete. Instinct doesn't kick in. So I don't know. They'll tell. I mean, they can give you what they call it a stump answer and tell you, well, I think I need to do X, Y, and Z, but it's all a lie. They be saying stuff to appease the media. I don't like. I'm not a big fan. I'm in this field. I'm not a big fan of the media myself because it's just so generic, man. It's just so generic.
Yeah, especially that old, like y'all like to say that after somebody win, how good does it feel to finally have this trophy in your hand? I mean, I won the Super Bowl. I mean, I don't know. What it would be like if you won an Emmy? I mean, what you call it, Pulitzer or something. I mean, it
Yes.
feels that good. It's just I don't understand when they be asking them questions. Sometimes you just put the mic down, and just let the natural ambiance or whatever going on, and nobody say nothing. Just hit a player celebrating and just leave it at that. Don't interview nobody.
But
I
unfortunately,
said,
they get paid to be an asshole. Cause there's a lot of them just really be assholes. So it'll never. I mean, what on some real? What you gotta really? What do you as a common person who ain't never really played the sport really? What you gotta really say to somebody? Cause that's why I'm not a big fan. That's why I really off subject. That's why I don't do the whole the NFL pregame and all that stuff. It's just nothing for me to know. Nothing new for me to know right now. I didn't know if my player go play in the fantasy league. That's all I didn't know. That's it. So it be so the question and answer are pretty much the same.
but what
Did you
killed
know it
me?
was a home run when it left the bat?
Stevie
Everybody in the stadium knew it was a home run when it left the bat. Next question.
Wonder knows a home run and left the bat. It sounds like a home run.
Yes, you know, they be asking them people them questions, and then you got to give a lot of people credit. Cause you know how much intentional fortitude it take to answer them. Cause that would be us, knowing the way we where we come from. A lot of people be snap the hell on.
They got mad at Tom Brady last night. Listened to the radio broadcast of it. They was mad at Tom Brady for running off the field. I guess he gonna let his game speak for him. Cause we wanted to interview him, but I guess he ran off the field. So I guess he gonna let his game speak for him. That's how they mad. But it sounded so condescending the way they said. I like, wow, really? So y'all mad?
All right, so with that being said, we just gonna go right on into the tennis guy. I can't think of his name. That got
James Blake.
James
James
Blake.
Blake.
yeah, that got tackled for just I don't know waiting on somebody, just standing there I don't know doing absolutely nothing. And he got Hawaii 5-0. So
I heard
I
of
mean,
driving. I heard driving while black. I ain't never heard tackle while black.
just standing there, black. So I
And,
mean that
and
man. Go ahead, Will.
no, so say, the one thing I'm going to say in defense of the police in general, not the cop that tackled them, but the police in general, when they show a picture of this man side by side to the suspect they were looking for, he looks similar to the person, similar enough to where a professional police officer was supposed to approach James Blake, identify himself with his badge, and say, "We have some questions for you, sir. Let's take you inside to the room and get some ID." Not bum rush you like like you Mel Gibson on Lethal Weapon.
Somebody get out of Jumanji and just start running.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I just think that I don't know. Just because somebody looks similar, you can't walk up to no girl who looks similar to your wife and say, "Hey, you look like my wife. Can I hit it hard from the back?"
But the thing is, you can say it, you can't do it. You can say a lot of stuff. That's it. Saying stuff don't mean I get thrown to the ground and get busted up. It means you
Oh,
said something to me.
okay, so with that being said, let's take it a step further. You go up to the girl, she look like your wife. You just throw her down and just say, "This way, me and my girl get down." But I'm not your girl. Oh, oh, oh,
No,
oh.
and that's the problem. I said, you a cop that not only you were supposed to be a professional cop, you had four other cops with you. So you obviously had the situation covered. So you could have handled it differently. Instead of, like you said, just throw it to the ground, throw it to the ground and just have at you.
I guess they got, but I guess somebody had given the all go, all clear. That's him. They had to give a positive on from the run up on that man like that though. But one guy got fired though, and the other guy been put on death duty.
But you know what? That's true. I ain't think about what you just said. Somebody had to get all go. Yep, that's him right there. Got him. Are you 100% sure it's a go? Yes, that's him. Got him. You sure? Yes. Tackle him. Damn it.
See, but that's the problem there. The problem is the last part. You can say, yeah, that's him. I said, you don't have to say, say, take him down like he got an M16 standing right there. I said, apparently from the video, he was standing on the phone. I don't know,
No, he
texting
wasn't
or
on the
talking or
phone.
something.
He was standing on a
Just,
pole chilling.
I mean, I'm saying he's standing perfectly still. I mean, I don't know what about that gives you imminent danger. I gotta take him to the ground fast as I can, but he's standing perfectly still in a hotel lobby.
No, I think standing outside the hotel. Was he in the lobby outside?
It look, I
I think
can't
it was in
tell.
the lot.
That was inside the lobby. Oh, that's even worse. Then again, it had to be inside the lobby. They got it all on tape.
Yes, it's all on tape.
Wow. All right. Well, we're gonna transition that over into, as y'all like to say, we're gonna call this session, this particular segment of the show, "What Does It Take to Get You Out the League?" and starring Alden Smith. So Alden Smith has apparently found a new home with the Oakland Raiders, as I like to call them, the place where your NFL career go to die. So how y'all feeling about Alden Smith? I goes to show you, boy, as long as you can shoot a jumper, left-handed pitcher, or sack the quarterback, you will always have a job.
I always have a job, man. Man, I don't even know. I don't know what to say with this right here. I mean, just it's not even shocking. Just how you knew he gonna get a job. I mean, it's not even shocking. So I mean, how in depth you want to go with this? Because I don't know. Your boy Greg Hardy beating people on the beach. He still got a job.
No, 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 no. That's Junior Gillette that was beating people on the beach.
Oh, that's
Greg
Gillette. My
Hardy,
bad.
Greg
My
Hardy
bad.
threw his girl on a bed full of
With
assault rifles. Then
guns. My
paid off.
bad. My bad. So I don't know
Wait,
what
wait,
you
wait,
guys
wait.
do.
you forgetting the step. Remember, he threw it down the steps first.
Oh, that's
So
right. They're onto the bed full of guns.
yeah,
Then
threw
paid
on the
off.
bed and then threw assault rifles all up on him. Like, do something.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
Allegedly.
Yes, allegedly.
all allegedly. This is all allegedly. This is what happened. Even though
Yeah.
Junior Galettes don't take.
Now you know what I mean. And so now she in the witness protection program. Go figure.
Go figure. So I don't know what you gotta do. I guess I mean Little killed somebody. He played forever. I guess fighting dogs maybe get you out for 2 years, but that's guess if the police lock you up.
I mean, if I say fight, I don't see the kid. I mean, but just a serious note with Alden Smith for a minute. We all expect him to be back in the league. I personally at least expected Alden Smith to at least have to have been said to be in somebody's rehabilitation program for a couple of weeks before somebody said, "Oh, let's bring him in." I mean, maybe I missed that part of the story, so I'll say that. But I just haven't heard of all this bill checking in or well, getting some help or going to a couple of AA meetings or anything. It's just like, up season about to start. We got a free
he,
pass rusher.
he said, just because I got the key to the jail, don't mean I'm a drunk. Hey, I don't know what to say, man. I guess he go to jail on Friday night and let him out on Sunday to go play football. It's just a bad place, man. I don't know what to say about this right here.
But I guess it's to that point, like you said, it's like they feel he ain't killed nobody. So it's not that bad. He ain't Dante Stallworth, who when he ran the man over, the man's shoe was all up on Dante Stallworth windshield.
And he's still in the league.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's. I'm a football fan, football fanatic. I love the NFL, but at some point, you can't you can't keep I'm just you can't keep letting people kill people, man, and just say okay, slap on the wrist. You know he crossed at the J. He shouldn't have done never jaywalk, but you were drunk. Since he jaywalked and you were drunk, it's his bad. That's what happened with Dante Starwer.
I
At what
mean,
6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, something like that. I mean, my thing is, I say I can't deny the man the right to go try to make a living or whatnot, but at least put the man in some kind of program. He got a problem. He obviously has a problem because he keeps getting caught doing the exact same thing. Only it keeps getting worse. At first, it was just drunk. Then it was drunk driving. Then it's drunk driving with a weapon. It keeps escalating. This man
Oh,
got
so
issues.
you were for the bulldog. This man got a problem. Y'all ready for you to get the niggas help?
But it goes back to that point and everybody try to admonish, Chris Carter for what he said, but ain't we been preaching this but long before we started doing the podcast? Haven't we been preaching this whole if you're gonna have an entourage, if you're gonna have people around you, I mean he just been saying what everybody really be thinking, and I ain't gonna even say everybody, I'm just say us. Cause we've been ahead of this curve for at least a couple years now. If you're gonna have people in your camp, and I'm pretty sure Alden Smith do, ain't nobody got the balls to tell this man to say, look, at least let's say he want to drink. I can say you could say you want to stop him from doing that, but y'all can't drive for the man.
I mean, all thing I'm gonna say about Chris Carter, Chris, I know what Chris Carter was trying to say, and like you said, he was trying to say what we've always said. But what Chris Carter said was, you need to have somebody who know they're going to jail for you at any given moment. That's different. Chris Carter could have said that a whole lot better than what he said.
Well,
He don't
well,
take
Will, we've been saying this for a while though. Will, it's
but
the truth.
but not in the sign. Not to say somebody's assigned to go to jail, like you said. Somebody in your crew need to be smart enough to say, "Hey, let's stop this for one of us do gotta go to jail." Not, I pulled the short straw tonight, so the police come, I'll get in the handcuffs. Because as we've all
Hmm.
said too, none of us going to jail for nobody.
No, no.
No, I agree with that, but
Not will, not willingly, no.
if you gonna keep people like Murdoch around, you automatically tell Murdoch, look, I'll have you something ready for you when you get out of jail. You automatically know Murdoch is your designated go to jail person.
Let me tell you something. Murdoch might kill you before he go to jail for you.
But I'm trying to tell y'all underestimating fame and limelight. Y'all people figure if I do this little bid for him, just like this stupid. Look at the Birdman and all this crap. Look at the guy. Even though he started singing once he got in jail, but look at this crap. He figure, oh, I'm doing something for. money and fame make people do stupid stuff. I don't say stupid stuff. Let's be honest. Money and fame make people do stupid shit.
What's his name? Is it Greg Anderson for Barry Bonds? Something Anderson?
Yeah. So man, you talking about the
They
not
would
the Balcom guy, but the trainer.
yeah, the trainer
Yeah.
took that.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. So, but guess what? He the reason he can take that because he knew when his time was up. One, I'm pretty sure him and Barry Bonds had some type of agreement not to be
Allegedly.
disclosed or talked about allegedly. That's what I'm saying. Cause nobody takes this like you say take that with nothing in place. You got to be crazy. And two, Barry Bonds probably just said somewhere, he gonna set him up somewhere. You can go do something when you get out of jail. But this man ain't did it just out the kind of their heart. I can promise you that.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. I agree with that.
So what's going on in wrestling? Anybody
Ain't only good thing going on wrestling. Well, actually, truth be told, like I told you a couple days ago, the wrestling storyline last week, one of the best ones on. I finally saw on that figure eight. That thing nasty. That figure eight nasty. Ric Flair daughter move, finish the move. I like that. That thing nasty. That's
so
about
what
it
what
though. Let's say you put
what's
a
the
rant.
pay per view coming up this weekend?
Night of Champion. This weekend, not
Okay.
this weekend. This weekend, the
Oh, next
20th.
weekend.
The 20th.
Oh, okay.
Night of Champion. I kind of want to watch that call. It's apparently Seth Rollins versus WWE.
Oh, oh,
He got to take
okay.
on apparently Cena, Sting, and if that don't make him lose, your boy say go cash his money in the bank in. Or I'm gonna call him Shamrock. Seamus.
Shameless. Yeah, shameless.
So
So
it's Seth Rollins versus the world right now.
okay. And the key matchups coming up this weekend in college football, or is it still that sort of big boys playing the little boys?
Pretty much you playing your little brother for the most part. Yeah, cause they're to my I think yeah, cause they're to my I think Georgia and Vanderbilt this week. I don't know who Tech play with.
So the Tech plays Tulane. So
And
that'll be another 50, 60 points they put up on somebody.
yeah, so I mean, and then really watch it right unless you're just trying to beat the spread, or you like I say in the DraftKings or the fan dude trying to put up points and win some money in those two organizations. But outside of that, I don't think really much to watch. I gotta look at it. Probably maybe something in the Big Ten. Maybe I doubt it. Ohio State got a cupcake schedule. Everybody keeps saying
I think there's
so.
one. I think there's one SEC game. I think it's supposed to be like Mississippi State. I want to say Mississippi State and LSU. It's supposed to be probably like the
Mm,
best game for the weekend, college wise
but
anyway.
how good Mississippi State supposed to be?
I mean, say
They,
both of those are no decent teams. I mean, I can't tell you, you know, how the game gonna go down, but at least those are two actually no functional teams playing each other. It ain't like you said, Georgia playing Vanderbilt.
Okay, well, with that being said, we're gonna transition and get right into those as we like to call the new the New England Patriots. Once again, we got another cheating accusation brought against the Patriots. Last night's game, they claimed that the headsets went out for the Steelers, but the Patriots didn't turn theirs off, and the Steelers were getting Patriots radio broadcast. And once again, cheating, as Will said, right out the gate, right out the box. New England Patriots cheating again. Go figure.
the old saying go, you ain't like it the first time. Why we do it again? Hey, you can't prove it, man. You can't prove that cheating. You can have all the accusations in the world you want to have, but you can't prove it on paper in court. It is what it is. I say this though, the whole going have somebody go steal your first 20 plays. That's funny. It's wrong, but you should have your stuff laying around like that either, goddamn. That's funny. But that was last week accusation that they were doing that. Then the headset popped up this week. Well, I ain't gonna say this week, yesterday. So it's I don't know what to say about that right there. That's a cricket organization, but they keep winning. As long as you win the titles, nobody don't care. Well, the fan base don't care. As long as you keep winning titles.
Is that the equivalence of you and a bunch of teams, right? You and a bunch of fighters, bare knuckle fighters, and y'all fighting out to somebody win to the death you, and then it's supposed to be just hands on combat. Then the Patriots show up with a stick. Is it to the point where they just making a mockery saying NFL, yeah, y'all kind of know we cheating, nobody can't prove it, but since you can't prove it, fuck it, we gonna keep doing it. I mean, is it to the point where they just, like they tell me, catch me if you can? Are they at that point? Cause if it don't go all the way like this, it goes something like this. This is just too much starting to be. Y'all think this coincidence? It's just too much piling up at this point.
In the words of Doctor Evil, yeah, it's a coincidence.
I'm sorry, say I lost y'all for a second, but I'm assuming we're talking about the Patriots.
Yes, we're talking about the Patriots. I'm just saying at this particular point, ain't they the guy who come to the bare knuckle brawl fight where it's just supposed to be hand to hand comeback and they show it with a stick? At this point, ain't that's the Patriots?
I mean, at this point, the Patriots, Darth Vader. They might as well just embrace it and just go ahead and come up with a theme song and just be the bad guy. That's who they are. That's what they do.
I mean, Bob Crab walk around, you know what I'm saying, with the blue shirt on all the time, walk around like everything is everything, and I mean, he must got that mentality. As long as it don't hit my doorstep or hit my desk, do you?
But what's funny is the any of y'all see the pictures from I forget what the party was, but it was some party just happened, and Bob Kraft is talking to the judge that threw out the Tom Brady suspension. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying he paid the man off. It could just been a coincidence. But at this point, everything just looks like they're cheating at all times.
Well, that's why Bob Kraft say I'm Bob Kraft, and when I die, they're gonna put my balls in the Smithsonian and not yours. So that man got balls of steel. You know what I'm saying? You can take his balls out and be, them little balls they give you that's supposed to relax your hand. Say, them little balls you
Yeah,
play with, them Chinese balls that's supposed to relax you and all that stuff. That's what Bob Kraft walk around with it in his nutsack.
Hmm. Hey, and he tell Goodell to rub him.
Mm-hmm.
and all Goodell says like this or softer, like your boy said on Tropic Thunder. Um, what you want me to do? I need to go to the gravy. Go to the gravy.
Hey, it is what it is at this point right here. I mean,
And
the
saying the
kid
safety
winning
of
though, man. Like I said, long they keep winning, nobody don't care.
yeah, the people who not winning care.
Hey, they say better hide some of our sisters and learn from us. Apparently, Dimitrov and learn nothing. Hey,
Okay, but let me on a different note. From watching the game last night, let me tell you something that I do know. The reason I believe that cheating is definitely in full effect in New England. Out of they starting 11 last night, it was only two black people on that starting 11 for offense. And y'all ain't seen no all white offense win nothing in the NFL in at least 50 years.
No, I mean,
you
I
said they
said
got an
I
all
don't know
white
what other
offense.
team.
Yes, Dave. They starting two wide receivers are white, starting tight end are white. They got a black guy on the offensive line, and then that number 33, the black guy running the ball. That's it.
So
They
you
got
think
to be the only team in the league with an all white starting wide receiver core.
that like having that starting linebacker core was pretty much all white. They won with Bruschi and them, but they were slow. But obviously not getting it. They was in the air, made every play, and always in the right position all the time. They couldn't find out they were still the plays did. So you might got a point. Called Bruschi and what's his name Vrabel. Well, two of the
Mm.
slowest guys you ever see in your life. But it was always he be right in the right place, right time, right place, right time.
Oh, don't forget old Ted Johnson was there too. Don't forget him.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, all of them went other places and went nothing. Bro, I remember Vrabel went with Kansas City. I don't know what did Ted even play for that? I don't know.
Oh, no, no.
It's a long history. Yeah, you think about it like that though. Man, that look bad on them for real.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, it just I don't know. I just say like you said, if you just know what's coming and can and make it look like you made the play, but when you know what's coming, anybody can be good when you ain't really gotta hustle or do nothing. You just got to
Mm-hmm.
be at your spot when because you know it's coming. Just be at
Know
your
it's
spot.
coming. Mm-hmm. So
Hey, just because I got a better spine drone than you do, don't mean you got to throw the book at me. We have to keep some better technology.
but I mean this whole and that could come back to ironically the whole theory of the patient still them people first 20 plays. That come back to that too. Y'all heard about that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, all that come into play when you think about Brewski them, man. Then you had the whole, the Spygate crap. I mean, all that's part of that, man. I mean, it's his legacy. But again, he winning, so they ain't gonna care. I mean, New England ain't gonna care.
I mean, and for all intents and purposes, the Patriots are the giant. I mean, are the Yankees of the football world. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
you know, people always say George Steinbrenner bought championships and hated them for it. Hated the Yankees for it.
But the Yankees fans will tell you they got 27, 20, 29 championships every time you talk to them. Every time you talk to them.
That's true. That is so true. If you had to guess, how many games y'all think the Falcons gonna win this year? I mean, if you had to put a number on
I'm going 10-6. Well, I don't know. I'm still gonna say 10-6.
it, Will?
I say 8-8. 8-8. I say
Well, if I'll take the in between both of y'all. I'm gonna go 9-7.
So we got 8, 9, 10 going, basically.
I had to choose you. You left me no options.
Mm-hmm.
I had to choose it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else going on out there in the world that we need to discuss or need to talk about?
Well, first and foremost, I know it's sports show, but there's also a 9/11 broadcast. We gotta say something about 9/11. Not necessarily something, but definitely knowledge 9/11. First responders and everybody died in the World Trade Center that sparked the war. That sparked unnecessary war. We could go. I'm just saying unnecessary war, but it sparked the war nevertheless. That a lot of soldiers lost their lives in for no reason, in my mind, in my opinion.
Yeah, and we also want to send out our condolences to the families because even so many years after the fact, you got to remember that it's a lot of kids that grew up without parents. It's a lot of, people that just life will change, forever for that day. So yeah, our heartfelt condolences go out to those families because um, it's just a real, real sad and dark day in American history.
Yeah.
I mean, I still remember when you called me. You the one who called me and said, "Hey man, y'all see any plane going to this building?" And I'm
Did
like,
I?
"What?" Yeah, you called me. I remember you called me. It was like I don't know. It had to be 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning when you called me.
It was like after 9. I was at Jacksonville when it happened. I saw the plane go
Yeah,
in the building. I was like, "This kind of crazy." The plane went in the building. I saw the second one. I said, "Oh man, we under attack." I saw the second one. I already knew what it was.
and
yeah,
yeah, because I saw well, told about the first one. I'm thinking, some little, like a Cessna or something done
Mm-hmm.
somebody done messed up and done hit the building. Then you saw the second. It was a legitimate 747 flying into the side of a building. Like you said, at that point, you just say, something went way, way wrong.
but also this is what I want to say. I want to commend just the country and the government and everybody as a whole to band together and just say we're gonna stop showing this. We're gonna stop. You know what I mean? I just commend everybody for that's the one unified thing that this country could agree on. Let's stop showing the images of that.
Oh, I didn't know they stopped showing. That's good. I didn't know they stopped showing that.
Yeah.
That's good.
So
Well, it's tragic, man. I mean, it's a lady just died a couple days ago from the I can't think of her name right. That's a shame. That she just died from exposure. They call her the dust lady or something like that. And she was covered in all the dust from the 9/11 brick building. They told her everything was fine. They said that thing it finally killed her like 3 days ago, 4 days ago, maybe last week sometimes. But she was in like one of the major pictures of them. When they showed the remnants of what happened. They showed her escaping from I guess the wreckage. I want to call it wreckage, but the tragedy. And she was covered in all that stuff. And they told her that everything was fine, but it wasn't, man. A lot of other people lost a lot of lives. The first responders, because they told her, running into that stuff that everything was fine. It just wasn't, man. It's just sad how it's a lot of stuff about that sad, but condolences out to the family for real, and especially to the like I said, the ones that lost lives in the building, the kids that grew up, their mothers and fathers, grandfathers, and again the soldiers that lost their lives in the wars that proceeded that came after that. It's just all of it just overall tragic, man.
okay. So well, yeah. Anything else we need to cover? Try to get in before we end the podcast because I would hate to forget something because I always forget something. And soon we done, I go, oh yeah, man, I wanted to bring this up.
So what you forgetting?
I don't know. I want, yep, want somebody to think of something real quick, and then
Oh
I can
well, hold on.
potentially come up with something.
I have something, and said I'll go into this more in depth because it'll be my next blog post, so I can get some more detail into it. Because I said I just want to get it out there, but I'm just gonna say, as a Falcon season ticket holder,
Oh yeah.
and to anybody who may know Arthur Blank or may know somebody know Arthur Blank that happens to listen to this podcast, could you please tell Arthur Blank he's losing fan because I've had my season tickets I think for about 5 years now, and it's always run right between 35, 40, 45 a game, which is fine. I send the 300 session, 313. I said nobody's up there rich. No, we just all in diehard Falcons fans, and we got season ticket information. Season tickets doubled in price, so it's $800 now for the games. Okay, I'll deal with it. It's a new building, but now you got a PSL for $1,500 on top of that, and it's $1,500 you have to agree to pay before you can pay for your season tickets. And come to find out, you don't even get the rights to buy tickets to the Super Bowls, the WrestleManias, the National Championship games, all the stuff they advertise to you to get this building in the city. As a regular ticket holder, you can't get those tickets. Those are only for the club ticket holders who are paying, somewhere between 25, 30, $40,000 for their PSL. So essentially, my season ticket went from $400 to $2,300, essentially in a few months. And that's just
So wait a
messed
minute,
up.
you don't get first right of refusal if you buy a PSL.
Now, unless you're in the club level only. So for the people who've been fans since '66, who got their seats on the 50-yard line in the 100 session, who done passed that seat down from themselves to their son to their grandson, they about to be priced out that seat. Period.
Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first from a true Falcon fan, the Falcon organization. If you're listening and then you just so happen to get this in your hands, and I understand you guys have to do what you got to do because you got to sell seats, but don't don't muscle out the average, you know what I'm saying, core fan just because you're trying to make your place the new pretty place on the block. You got to remember, it's the hardcore fans that fill the seats up. You're not gonna get 35,000 walk-ups every game.
I mean, I hate to say it, but maybe it's part of the reason why Arthur Blank is stepping down. Cause maybe he don't necessarily agree with cause the PSL and all the other stuff. Cause you see, as you see, he's starting more hands off of the organization, trying to find a CEO to run it now. Right now, maybe he just don't like what's going on. But
I
he
mean,
he,
but you
he
can't
wants a
step
football
down from
team.
something. You can't step down from something you created because you don't like it. I said it's
Maybe, but
his
maybe he didn't.
team.
Maybe he didn't create it though. Maybe the PSL stuff. Maybe he didn't create, but he had to go with it because that's the new age of football right now. And so everybody talked to go. Remember, that's the guy gave you $100 season tickets for a while. He first got the team to get you in the building. And so I
And
don't
that's
think necessarily he
and
would do that per se. I think it's just something that his people don't told him this is what he has to do. PSLs to make up for the I guess the pay for help pay for the building. I guess I don't know. It's PSL is weird to me. I don't get PSL. I don't get why I have to. You selling
No,
the tickets,
PSL is a normal thing. Every new stadium does them, but
but why is
what's
it? See the problem.
attached to your PSL is what makes it good or bad.
See the problem with that is it shouldn't be normal. I should be a season ticket holder, man. Period. I want to buy
it
season
shouldn't
tickets $400. Can I have a season ticket $400? I got to pay you the right to buy a season ticket. That don't make no sense at all.
it don't make sense unless, like I said, I will I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out until they told me I don't get the right to first refusal to anything else that goes on in the stadium. Because to Mario's point, if you're paying $1,500 for the right to pay for a season ticket, that should get you the right to get other things, to get options to other things. Like I said, I would have entertained that if you told me, I get the first right to pay for the first college national football championship be played in Atlanta, Georgia, or to go see the SEC championship, or to go see, I don't know, go see the WrestleMania 37 or something. I would have entertained that. But when you tell me point blank, I'm giving you $1,500 just so I can give you $800 more, I said, I said that makes no sense. I mean, that makes no sense.
Yeah,
Because look at it like this: if you own the building, because previously before this you had to share with the state, right? If you own the building, not only should you get first right of refusal if you spend your money on the PSL, PSL should come with I mean, at the very bare minimum, a 5% discount on anything you holding at this building, because that's your building at this point.
And that's the thing. That's the thing I don't understand. I understand Arthur Blank is a businessman. I got it. I know he got to make money. I don't begrudge him that at all. Like I said, the season tickets doubling in price. I know we're getting a building with a retractable dome, apparently 100-yard bar that may be there. We getting all this nice fancy stuff, so I'm fine with that. But to tell me you can't cut a break on this PSL to people who have been ticket holders. Like I said, the person who done had their tickets since the Falcons was playing in Fulton County, I to tell them that their ticket them probably went up to, like, I don't know. If my ticket $800 for the season, their ticket gonna be somewhere around $3,000 to $4,000. Like I
I
said,
know a
I'm in the
guy.
300 section.
He was with 13,000. He was like 3 grand, 4 grand, but now it's like 13,000.
Let me tell you something. Before I pay 13,000 to go sit anywhere, I'll be watching that little robot dance on Fox.
And it's on everything I love.
Everything I love talking about, it'd be like Frank's Red Hot. You know that hot, so you put that on everything. I put that shit on everything.
Everything. I put that shit on everything. Dear Frank Red Hot, if you hear this, I will do sponsorships. You give me the you give me the Franks. The red.
I
That's
know
like
that.
that's my commercial right there, goddamn.
Yes, and you know Frank's Hot Sauce. We just gave y'all a free plug. You know we put that shit on everything now.
Yeah, boy.
So hit us up randomselect.com. Yeah, but I agree with you, man. Like I said, and by you giving everybody cause like I said, you own the building at this particular point. You control flow to the building. If you give your people like who gonna get the PSL like a 5% discount on anything that come in there, you're getting a whole bunch of people that would normally not come to certain things in that building.
And
Not all
see,
that, but I
and the
don't
other
care where you
thing,
at in the. Go ahead.
oh no, the other thing is the fact that now if you pricing this out, like I said, sure, your price is where you'll get, that high end fan that can afford the ticket now. But are they coming in to come buy your Falcons hat? To come by, I'm sorry. Anybody you see walking around wearing a Croy Bierman jersey, that's a diehard Falcons fan. Because there's no reason for anybody to own a Croy Bierman jersey unless your name is Croy Bierman. So you see people.
Unless your
Uh, uh,
last name Bierman, you in the family, you know.
So
Junior,
if you
senior, the third.
so you see a Croy Bierman jersey walking around, and you said the last name on your license don't say Bierman, that's a Falcons fan. Is that person ain't coming to the game anymore, or you making it hard for them in a situation
Yeah.
where you've already get all the parking and concessions and all the stuff you didn't get in the dome, you got now. So why you
And that's
need
what I
more?
just said. You're not gonna get 35,000 walk-up fans every week. You're gonna get hardcore fans who come. 35,000 people is not gonna go. You know what I feel like doing today, Dave? Hey, let's go down to the stadium. Let's go see the Falcons. You're gonna get a few thousand, but not 35,000.
I'm gonna
I
give
said,
credit too. They got. I mean, they got people buying these things, man. It's. I heard the guy calling on one of the local talk shows here, and he said he spent 30 grand on
and
two
I'm telling
tickets,
you,
man.
for 30 grand, I said, I said, I said, I could put a jumbotron in my basement and watch the game. I said, not for 30. It's 30 grand is a car.
That's a
I
big
mean,
ass
a
road.
legit.
That's a big ass dancing robot at that point, though. Y'all know you want that. Hey, that's a lot, man. I mean, they kind of ask you for you to be, I ain't gonna say millionaires, but damn wealthy to come watch the game. I mean, it's what they've been saying about college sports for the longest. It gonna be real corporate after a while.
Let me ask y'all a question. For 30 grand, I don't care what sport or what team it is any team in this country worth you spending 30 grand to go watch for a complete season? Cause you gotta remember, you only gonna get 8 games. You
Eight
trying to tell
games.
me for 30 grand, 8 games is worth it? Is any team in the country worth it for you like that?
Divided up, we was 8 and 30, what 5,000 a game? That's right.
No, you're looking at about that's right at about close to 2,500 a game.
2,500 a game.
Yeah,
Okay, so once again, no matter what the sport, no matter what team is, anybody worth it for you, 8 game, 30 grand. Any
Ah,
team.
man,
let me
that's
t-
tough.
as a fact.
Hold on, is a team I can put a team I can put together myself, or just a team in general?
I'm talking about any way you want to chalk it up. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, for 8 games, 30 grand. If somebody came to you and put it to you like that, for 8 games, you got to give me 30 grand. We'll let you come see 8 games. You wouldn't even have to think about that. You'll be like, are you fucking kidding me? Hell no.
Unless I'm Bill Gates. No, no, I'll take couple steps down from Bill Gates. Unless I got Oprah money, I can't even. You can't even. I can't even entertain $30,000. I mean, even if you make, let's say you make 150 a year, you in the mid six figures. Okay, you got you a nice Escalade or whatnot. You got you a nice house, backyard, fenced in, everything. You can't tell nobody you gonna give $30,000 of your money every year, 30 of your 150 to go see football. You done lost your damn mind.
I'm talking about.
Lost your damn mind.
I'm talking about better get the old school metal detector, get out there on the beach to help you find that some bitch. Cause you crazy.
Yeah, I would have to have Oprah money, and even then, part of me, the part of me back in the day when I did have open money, gonna be like, you don't even have open money, you wouldn't get these tickets right. Yeah, you know what? You right. And I still be thinking about it.
Well, that you have it. So the answer for me, and no, I don't care the Falcon Cowboys or whatever. No team is worth no 30 grand, eight games. No, no. Cause the way TV working, direct TV. I mean, for a fraction of the fraction of the fraction of the fraction, you can watch that game on TV.
I mean, on everything.
For a
Two hundred
thousand
dollars, what,
dollars,
$200-$300?
Mm-hmm.
for the $300 for the package, 1,000 to 1,200 for a 70-inch 4K 3D TV that can get me some surround sound and put me a fully stocked bar, and I still have about $28,000 left to spend. I'm good.
I'm talking about T-Pain. I'm good. I mean, for real though, man. I mean, that's just the bottom line to that. I mean, so I mean, congratulations to the Falcons for getting a new stadium. Congratulations Arthur Blank for working the deal. But don't forget about the average, Joe Schmo working man. Just remember that, they make up the majority of the people coming to the game. So just don't forget about it.
I got bad news for you. They already been forgot about.
They've
Well,
been
I
forgot about.
was making a plea, hoping that that's not the case.
The only thing I'm gonna say is,
I'm
I
sorry, Will.
said,
How much your tickets again? How much your ticket cost again, Will?
I said,
We just
I said, I said,
we just had a whole conversation about this.
my potential ticket will cost $2,300. All said and done.
How much it cost you last year?
400.
Okay.
And I will say this to Arthur Blake too. Said it's gonna be nice to have those rich fans. For right now, you still, I won't even say hot because you're coming off like a 6-10 season, so you're not necessarily hot. But people remember you just win an NFC Championship game. You best well put together some of them 4-12, 5-11s back to back. You gonna wish you had those regular people buying them tickets again.
We back down to $100. They gotta get rid of the PS. I mean, on everything. It's the great PSL is like, I don't know what to tell you. Is it one of the numbers in the hood? I don't know what that is. Cause that's just weird to me, man.
But the
I don't know.
PSL,
That's like telling me I'm gonna give you $15,000 for the car for you to or you to purchase this car, but on top of that, I need an extra 10,000 for you to actually buy the car. But what you tell me the car costs 10,000, but I gotta give you 15,000 to give you the 10,000? Yes, and the car's all yours after that. But you can't pick nobody up in it. You can't pick nobody up in it.
Hey, he said, hey, that's that mafia math.
I mean, like I said, and I don't know how the PSL works everywhere else in the country. I just don't. But I thought the concept of the PSL was if you go to Mario's point, if you giving somebody money for the right to spend more money, you at least get the right to buy other tickets. And like Mario said, You know what? For the first 2, 3 years, give everybody a discount card or something. Get 10% off your $14 bill. Something. Throw me a bone. We ain't do none of that.
But see, every PSL is different though, cause when they built Camden Yards, and I was just looking this up, and they did the whole PSL. In order to get that done, they offer them people everything. They offer people like your names and bricks around the place. They offer people like credit, like you said, at the bar. They offer them at different events. I mean, they got like 14 different things down here that they offer people along with their PSL. And obviously, a lot of people took their name in and around the brick. But it's one thing to go to the game and say, hey, look, you see that brick right there? I help. My name is in the stadium somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So the Falcons just done got to the point where they just too big to care, I guess.
Well,
Cause you gotta offer somebody something.
look at the bright spot. With the money you paying, with, you can claim any brick you want. Your
You
name
gonna
won't
get
be on it.
locked up for defacing property.
Your name won't be on it, but you gonna claim your brick, boy. Be like T.O. on the Cowboy Star. Go claim your brick. Go stand right on one. Go your brick. They're my brick.
Hey.
Oh man.
Okay, y'all. Let's wrap this thing up real quick. Will, yeah, any final words, final thoughts of anything going on in the world, or anything you might want to see coming up next?
I said, I'm just going to flip back to something we mentioned at the beginning about Sarita. I said, just one of my personal goals. I'm going to make it. I hope she hangs around for another at least couple of years because I'm going to make it up to New York to go see her play in person. Because I said, I've just been a fan for a while about the Williams sisters, but but Serena's has been one of the most dominant players, in athletic history, let alone tennis, dominant in anything. So you just don't get opportunities to see that. I want to put that on my bucket list to make sure I get to see her in person at some point, before she hang it up. So I'm gonna make that happen.
Now when he said in person, he mean not in his dreams, but literally in person. Keep going.
I'll be see her play on a tennis court in person.
Okay, all right, I got you. All right, Dave. What's your wrap up statement?
My wrap up statement is basically, I'm glad football back. The Braves season finally winded down. Been a long, long, long season. I think my last year trying to figure. I'm pretty sure this time. This it.
Okay, all right. So with that being said, my final word is gonna be, I just think that with everything going on as far as sports and all that stuff go, I'm looking forward to football season. I'm looking forward to see kind of how the Hawks are going to be formulated. Um, I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to hopefully my son them get a win at some point during this season. Their youth football league, So and that's pretty much it. Just looking forward to the podcast, reaching more people and stuff like that. But with that being said, you guys need to tell somebody about the podcast and have those people tell somebody about it. You can reach us at therandomselect.com. Where we're constantly updating the website. We got the episodes of the podcast. We have riveting blog posts by such panelists as myself and William. We're on Twitter at Random Select with two T's. You can also email us at randomselect with two T's at gmail.com. And with that being said, people, go to the YouTube page and subscribe. You can find us by typing in Random Select Podcast. Subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment. If you have any questions or any show topics, leave us a comment, email us, go to the website, leave a comment. With that being said, the random select is out and have a good one, you guys.
You have been listening to Random Select. Thank you. Goodbye.